Hi, I'm Allie.
And I'm Becky.
We are registered dietitians that are passionate about functional approaches to whole body health.
In this video, we are going to talk about 4 ways to beat the bloat.
The first one I want to unpack is often underappreciated, and it is optimizing your digestive enzymes. All too often, we see individuals coming to us with suppressed or inadequate digestive juices. Your body is actually suppressed with putting out enzymes when it's stressed. In fact, we only put out about 1/4 of the amount of enzymes than if we were in a parasympathetic rest and digest mellow mode. The reality is a lot of us are grabbing bites on the go or crunching on our meals during Zoom calls, and our adrenaline or our fight or flight surge suppresses and tanks those digestive enzymes. This creates a lot more mechanical work for our digestive system because it's chemically lacking, and that can create buildup of gas and also create digestive discomfort.
So it sounds like the first thing we want to do there is really find our mellow, if we can, before our meals. Just taking a couple of deep breaths, getting maybe out of the office into the sunshine to eat your food, or having something like a green smoothie that's a little bit easier on digestion. And then one thing that I would call out that I am often rescuing my clients from is drinking too much fluid with our meals. So we want to ensure that our fluid is spaced out, ideally at least 30 minutes from our meal, and that we're not like chugging a big old jug of water while we're eating, because that is going to actually dilute those digestive juices.
Then, for a direct rebound or approach to optimize your digestive environment, taking a digestive enzyme such as our Digestaid is a really great clinical pearl to beat that bloat. When you get a comprehensive suite of enzymes that break down carbs, proteins, fats, and vegetable fibers, this can ensure that you have that optimal cauldron or chemical environment to really break things down so that there's less inflammatory particles delivered to your gut, and you're able to absorb your nutrients better without all of that mechanical bloating and work. Our Digestaid also has ox bile in there to support gallbladder health and HCl to ensure that you're breaking down your proteins. And often we see HCl getting suppressed with stress as well. Our Digestaid also has DPP4 in there, which adds extra insurance if you are sensitive to gluten or dairy.
The second tip is that we want to support a healthy, robust microbiome. We know that when our microbiome is balanced and those probiotics or good guys of the gut are working in our favor, we can actually see reduced bloating and distension. We see that specifically with lacto and bifido strains of probiotic that are found in our Restore Baseline probiotic. And we also know that those probiotics or good guys in the gut help with nutrient absorption as well as nutrient manufacture, such as B12, vitamin K, and biotin.
In the diet, we want you to consume a cultured food daily. So this could be probiotic-rich yogurt or kefir. This could be cultured vegetables or sipping on an effervescent kombucha. And then we want you to combine these live, active, cultured foods also throughout that day with enough prebiotic fibers. So having an abundance of non-starchy cruciferous vegetables and balancing out nuts and seeds such as flaxseed and chia seed are going to create that optimal blend of soluble and insoluble fiber to support bowel motility, flattening that bloat, and also to feed the good gut microbes.
So yes, sometimes all you need is some more probiotic in your life to reduce the bloat. Now, on the other hand, getting us to our third issue of dysbiosis and reducing bacterial or yeast overgrowth, sometimes probiotics actually make things worse. So if you notice intolerance of those cultured foods that Allie just mentioned, or if you fail our probiotic challenge, which is a great way to kind of assess where your gut is at if you're not exactly sure, then you may want to move on to our Beat the Bloat gut cleanse.
Yes, this is an approach to actually restrict those prebiotic fibers and carbohydrate foods to starve off yeast and bacterial overgrowth. So we follow a strict 60 grams of carbs per day limit, and we remove refined sugars and yeasted foods. We combine this diet strategy with targeted supplements that aid in literally plowing the microbiome. Watch this video here, which is a comprehensive deep dive into how to do our Beat the Bloat cleanse. We use compounds such as our BerberineBoost, our Herbal Immune, and our GI cleanup while giving our body some detox support to ensure that we're actually able to kill off and excrete or remove that bacterial imbalance. And then we would go back to step 2 to repollinate the good microflora.
Now, on the food as medicine side of things, so you mentioned what to restrict and avoid in the diet, we also can consume in abundance compounds that are antimicrobial. So we might add some extra coconut oil into our diet during that time that we're also doing the cleanse. We might actually add fresh oregano into the diet and make the bacteria battling chimichurri recipe here. Or we might add green tea, which has also been shown to support the microbiome and have some antimicrobial effects.
All right, now stepping outside of the microbiome, our fourth way to beat the bloat is focusing on the nutrient magnesium. And this is also where we see a lot of consumer-based products taking a wrong turn. Magnesium plays a role with smooth muscle function. And so when your magnesium status is optimized, we do see flattening in the abdomen. We also see a connection of magnesium in research aiding in belly fat burn and regulating the insulin blood sugar response, which further supports optimal metabolism. So you're getting actually that muscular flattening with the body fat burn. And what's more is that when you have optimized magnesium status, your digestive motility or your bowel movements are going to be complete and perfect, if you will, which will allow that flattened abdomen all throughout the day. In fact, this video here, Perfecting Your Poop, we talk about mishaps in magnesium and where products like Miralax that many rely on for their daily bowel movement can really create havoc in whole body health, and how our Relax and Regulate, which is the magnesium bisglycinate form, is more of a neuromuscular relaxer, aiding in the peristalsis or the pumping of our nervous system, moving that fecal matter out. Mag bisglycinate is the most bioavailable form of magnesium as opposed to the cheapo products out there that have mag citrate or mag oxide. These are really only water soluble. They will break up bowel compaction, but they will not be absorbed into the tissues.
And then in terms of increasing dietary sources of magnesium, leafy greens are really going to be key for you. So we're looking at 2 to 3 cups of leafy greens a day, and a really easy way to fit that in is using one of these super greens cubes in your daily green smoothie. That's also going to be a little bit pre-digested and broken down for you, so you're not having to chew through all that roughage, maybe during a busy lunch hour. And then we also can add in my favorite, dark chocolate. So dark chocolate's actually a great source of magnesium as well. And maybe you add some cashews or some nuts along with that to kind of balance the glycemic impact.
So now we've shared 4 top ways that registered dietitians approach bloating. Do any of them resonate with you stronger? Leave a comment below if you are team, I need digestive enzymes, I gotta figure out what's going in my microbiome, or I'm gonna boost up my magnesium, and let us know how effective these food as medicine and supplement suggestions are.
Be sure to like this video and subscribe to the Naturally Nourished YouTube channel so that you never miss one of these releases of our pearls of wisdom. That you never miss one of these releases of our pearls of wisdom.
Ooh.
Damn!